I was watching that interview you had with Farfa, and I agree. The whole regionals should count more than people say it does. Oh my goodness, if you're talking about Farfa interviewing me, this must have been, God, Selza, when did you want? This must be a long time ago. But if we're talking about the credibility of regionals, I think regionals are far more credible than people think. I've said this before, chat, and I'm not. I personally think regionals are more credible than PPGs, and it was from 2016. Yeah, I think regionals are like the second most credible events, and I don't mean 100% literally, because you guys could be like, what about NAWCQs? The problem with nationals, chat, like Euros or NAWCQ, is you only get one of those a year, so it's really hard to like put those into context. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be like, oh, I got first out of regionals, it's better than your European championship win, you know, Marcelo Barberi. Like, I'm not gonna say that, but there's only one Euros a year. Like, to me, it's not realistic to expect the average player to like win a Euros or to even really top a Euros, because you only get one bite at the apple every single year. Regionals are, in my opinion, high-level events where you can have easily 300 players. Ask Big Pimpin about them fucking Philadelphia regionals he goes to. Them fucking Philly events have like 600 people. Like, you are never going to be able to tell me, oh, well, Cap, there are a lot of bad players there. Yeah, motherfucker, but you ain't going to play the bad. Like, you might play the bad players for like one round, maybe two if you get lucky. That's it. You're playing at an 11-round event, and after like round 3, you're not playing any more bad players. You're playing 11 rounds of just, or you're playing 8 rounds of good players. And if you lose more than twice, you're not topping. Period. Yeah, in a relevant state, regionals are mini YCSs. Yeah, not everywhere. Like, I'm not gonna be like Idaho regionals is like the most, but if you live in a state like California, I mean, even North Carolina is not the biggest state ever, or somewhere like Georgia. These are places that get 300-person regionals. You're never gonna sell me on topping a 300-person event is easy, because it's just not. I don't care what anyone says, chat. If you're playing at a 350-person regionals, it's not easy to top. Like, it's not. If you go, you have to win 8 times and lose once. If you go 7-2, you're not guaranteed to top. Like, I went 7-2 at the fucking Charlotte regionals with Ultra guys. I didn't top. I got 11. So, yeah, I've never been one to just think regionals aren't an accomplishment. Here's what's it called. This is just an idea I want to run by you guys. New Jersey, which brings New York people. Yeah, New York has always been weird, Raleigh guys. New York has never had a YCS or a Shonen Jump, and New York doesn't really have a history of having a lot of events. It's not because of the population, it's always because of, I mean, if you just think about it financially, I don't think it makes sense to really ever have events in New York. It's just too fucking expensive. And like, where do you even have them? Like, I would, if I was a PTO, I'd never have events in New York. I'd have them in Jersey, because all the New York players will go to Jersey and we'll spend like fucking what, 25% of the money and get the same exact attendance. It just doesn't. New York is just one special city. It's like LA. Like, why have an event there? It's just too expensive.